Hey folks, Matt Sharp here with another Pacific Angler Friday Fishing Report. We're filming for March 27th, so as always, if it's nowhere near March 27th, click up here. This is a link to all our Friday fishing reports. We do it every week. I've probably got something more up to date for you. 2 weeks ago, I said, what a week. Last week, I said, what a week. I'm not going to say it this week, guys. You guys want to sit back, relax, not think about the world right now. Think about fishing. And with that in mind, I've got the Couch Potatoes Guide for Fishermen. We all know you wish you were out. We all know you wish you weren't stuck inside. So with that in mind, I've got some awesome videos, some fly tying videos, some really cool Chinook videos, as well as some epic fly fishing videos that are free and available online right now so you can kill some time. If you're looking for that kind of thing, stick around to the back end of the report. I'm gonna go through some of my favorites, some stuff that's just come out that is guaranteed to relax and put a smile on your face so maybe you can come back to life feeling a little bit refreshed or maybe a little bit more focused. On the fishing front, I am going to talk about the fishing because we're having the storm, or at least they're predicting the storm that we wanted at least 2 weeks ago. We've had really low and clear conditions for the last 2 weeks, and we've got some rain coming. Now, going out fishing does come with some responsibility, some social responsibility, some responsibility to your loved ones as well. And so we're going to talk about that a bit because there's a few areas in the world where they're closing even the fishing down right now. And I think there's a few things that we can do to be more responsible, to make sure that when you're out fishing, you aren't a threat, as well as making sure that the government doesn't take a look at it and say, you guys are being idiots, like all those folks out trying to enjoy the sun on the weekend and actually close down the fishing side of things. So we're going to talk about that in the fishing section. On the storefront, we are still open-ish. I say ish because we closed the store down, at least the property down, because we didn't feel it was socially responsible to have guys in the store. However, there's a few of us sticking it out here, and we are answering the phones. We're going to be doing curbside pickups. We've been doing it all week. We've been closed since Sunday, doing curbside pickups. So if you need gear, call it in, pay with your credit card. We get to shop vicariously through you, meaning we'll run around the store, we'll talk you through your needs, talk to you what you're looking for, and find the best product to suit those needs, and make sure you guys get out on the water when you can. So call it in. We do curbside pickup as well as mail order. I'm going to leave links to the phone number as well as a direct email that you can reach us at any time if you are trying to get gear. We are going to be closed this Sunday just because obviously we've been trying to minimize the amount of people in the store, both staff and you guys as customers. But we're open 6 days a week at least, from 10 till 5. So make sure you get a hold of us if you were considering getting out, considering you need some fly tying gear, that kind of thing. Guys, as always, you want to see more fishing reports like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get into the fishing report. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in with me this week. It's another interesting one for us, and I guess the big question is, should you guys go out fishing? Now, last week I thought it was a fine idea, and we asked a bunch of guys out there what they thought, and the resounding answer was, yeah, go fishing. Now, this week we've seen some closures in areas that are heavily affected by this down in the States, where they're actually shutting down fishing completely. And there's some things that I thought about that I wanted to bring to you guys, because there is some social responsibility for you if you're planning on getting out, because obviously we're trying to minimize any impact, any connection we can have that can spread this crazy thing that's going around. And with that in mind, I just wanted you guys to take a moment and think about it if you are going out. Minimize the time you're going to be spending at gas stations. Make sure you got your coffee, make sure you got your lunch so you don't have to add to interaction by having to stop at a Tim Hortons or stop somewhere on your way up to fishing. And also the funny thing is, don't go where other people are. Now, as good anglers, you probably already know, you don't want to be fishing with a bunch of other people. Don't be like this. This is not the way you should be fishing, whether it is in a situation like we all are in right now, or just in general. Try to avoid crowds at all costs. And what that means is you look at a spot, someone's already parked in that spot, avoid it. You see a spot, there's one guy in it, yeah, maybe keep your distance. You see two guys in a spot, go find another spot. The funny thing is, You're going to catch way more fish if you do that, and most good anglers already know that, so I'm not going to beat around the bush on that one. If you guys are thinking about getting out, please do it responsibly. Minimize the impact. If you got a fishing buddy that's coming along with you, take 2 cars so you aren't cooped up in the same car the entire way on the trip. And long story short, should you guys get out, well, at least on the fishing side of things, the weather looks excellent this weekend. Well, not maybe excellent like we saw this weekend with beautiful weather. We've actually got some rain. And as you guys know, we've been hoping for rain. And when we look at the Squamish, I'll pull that up first. So when looking at the Squamish, we have a fair bump of water coming right now. We've got Friday, as you guys are watching this, 10 to 15, and then we've got 30 to 40 coming on Saturday. Now, I expect that to rise the rivers, and that's what we really, really need. It might be dirty for you guys going out Saturday and Sunday, but when this settles, we should see some excellent fishing up Squamish Way, whether it's upper river. And when you look at the night temperatures, we're getting 4-6, 4-6. Now that's not really warm, but it's not cold either. So we should see those rivers jump. We should see fry still moving around in those temperatures. And I expect the bull trout fishing, the rainbow fishing, and the steelhead fishing, because it's about that time we should be thinking steelhead when it comes to the Squamish system. There could be some fish out there for you. So definitely get out, be responsible, but get out and enjoy it. When we throw it at Chilliwack, it's the same story, and they're actually going to be getting a touch more water. Well, no, same amount, sorry, they updated that on me, 30 to 40 mils Saturday. And the reports this week were again good. We've had I want to say solid steelhead season. Obviously, we've been focused on other things, so I haven't been looking at the overall numbers. We'll circle up with our guys at the hatchery and ask them where it's at overall. But long story short, definitely worth getting out if you can do it in a socially responsible manner. Okay, let's throw it over to the saltwater fishing. Now, we've heard mixed reports. There were some tougher days out on the water this week where guys were seeing tons of fish on the sounder, but they weren't biting. That said, we still had good reports off Bellboy, guys doing runs over there. If you want to go for a long haul, really get away from it, going across the strait, there's been some good fishing there. We've got a video from Fishing with Rod, actually, that I'm going to show you guys at the end of this, where they're fishing with Jason from Bon Jovi, not our Jason, different Jason, but still an awesome angler, good friend of ours, and had some epic fishing across the strait, so it's definitely worth taking a look at that. And as well as going up Howe Sound. Now, Howe Sound was where we were seeing lots of fish on the sounder, but we didn't have great reports. I expect that to change. The fish are there. We're seeing them on the sounder, so watch your tides. Look for those slack tides, and it's still definitely worth getting out. There were some big fish out there too as well. Now, on the video front, I know most of you guys aren't ripping out, getting outside as much as you'd like, and there might be some extra couch time coming into play. And as fishermen, I know we all hate couch time, but what better way to spend time on the couch than watching fishing videos? And with that in mind, I've got a fly from Andre. He goes over a classic scud pattern, something you guys need in your box, something that you'll definitely want when things get back to normal, May, June, July, if you're gonna get out lake fishing. So take a look at that one. I'm going to leave links up here for that. Definitely one that's good to have in your box. Now, on the saltwater side of things, Jason did a video last year. As you guys know, you might have seen teasers of it with Brendan Morrison, where they had some of the most epic Chinook fishing last season. Double headers, triple headers, quadruple headers. It's super fun to watch. Good thing to sit back and enjoy. I'm going to leave links to that up here as well. Definitely another good one to kill 10-15 minutes of time. Lastly, this is a really cool one. This was brought to my attention and I sat down and geeked out over it for a while. But Fly Fusion has released last year's film festival, all of it. It's usually something they wouldn't release. You'd have to pay to see that. These are high production level fly fishing videos. Everything from mouse fishing to night fishing to Arapama fishing to tarpon fishing. A really cool one about Lefty Cray, the late Lefty Cray, that I really enjoyed. Now the link was hard to find. I was given the link and then I couldn't find it when I actually tried to search. So I'm going to leave the links down in the description below for that. It's at least 2 hours of epic footage that you can kill some time on. The last one is one from Fishing with Rod, and it's another saltwater one for you guys. And it's not from us, it's actually from our competition. It's from Bon Jovi. And Fishing with Rod did it, and Jason took them out and had some amazing winter Chinook fishing on the other side. Lots of bites, lots of fun, lots of laughs, but they were also doing some genetic work during this video, and this is one thing I wanted to have you guys in the back of your brains. Obviously there's more important stuff going on in the world right now, but it's something that you might see in the future where we are working with Bon Jovi to do some genetic work, get you guys out on the boats, get you guys out for some really cool guided trips where we actually are looking at doing some genetic work to see what kind of fish we're hitting when we're out there in the saltwater, because obviously, as you guys know, there's a lot of politics behind what's going on with the saltwater fishing scene and Chinook in general right now. And we're pretty excited. I don't have more details on that right now, but check out that video. It's a fun one, another sit back, relax, and enjoy. But also know that there might be an opportunity for you guys in the future to get out and help us with genetic work that's needed to be done to show what stocks that we are targeting and hitting when we're out fishing. And hopefully that will lead to better regulations in the future that will allow more opportunity for us to get out and enjoy the sport that we love on the water. Well, guys, that's everything I've got for you this week. Short and sweet, but I wanted to wish you guys all the best in these troubling times, and I hope that you guys can sit back and hang out and relax a little bit over this video. As always, you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.